Hello, Jump. Yes, we're doing the weekly nightmares. Hello, Long. Oh. Yeah, the nightmares this week look like they're going to be probably a pain. Oh, well, shouldn't be too bad. Not like I can really complain with all my OP characters. How many characters we still have to upgrade? A decent amount, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it was only about 10 and 11. Not too bad. Is it just me or Twitch changed UI? Stream titles on top? Oh. That's a little weird. No, I mean, for me, when I look at it, it's on the bottom. So it might just be you. That would be really weird, though. The same old game stalls us, because why not? Yeah, we honestly get the cage match, I feel like, every other week, and it's a little bit too much. Hello, Bob. Hey, Carthians. And yeah, this week we're not going to do Fiddlesticks, because I feel like we've done that the past couple times into cage match. And while it's fine, we'll try something different. And yeah, I think we'll do Yasuo here. I think it should be pretty good. Next time we get cage match 2. Just one champ away from full karma arcane benefits. Nice. Yeah, that is a annoying one. 20 damage per turn. That would be kind of funny to have cage match and a movable object in the same both of those together. You got to figure out some new modifiers for nightmares. Surely it can be less repetitive. Yeah, and I was kind of hoping. So remember a couple weeks ago we had the Draven modifier where like every character you played turned into Draven, and that was just a fun and crazy modifier. And I was hoping we were going to get more like that are just wacky, crazy, really spices things up, and it's unlike anything we've really had before, so you really have to change your approach to it. Be like, oh, this is a new puzzle to solve. How can I best utilize this? What champion kits can best work with this? I was hoping we were going to get more modifiers like that really change things, but that was kind of a one-off, and we haven't really had anything else like that, which is sad, to be honest. The modifiers are synced between regions again. I'm not sure. I mean, I've heard everyone just talking about these. I think we should get a 4th nightmare, maybe a higher level, but more insane modifiers. 7.5. They're synced. Nice. Like, everyone gets the passive from some monument. Yeah, something that just makes it a little bit more fun and interesting would be nice, because quite often a lot of these play the same way. Now this one should be pretty interesting, but I feel like every cage match just plays out the same way, really. Anyway, so for this one, give the player's strongest unit elusive this round. Okay. Domination, foe rallies. Gonna be pretty general rule set. The 4.5 normally isn't really that difficult. We're gonna go ahead and grab our Warwick, because we haven't played him outside of the monthlies. We haven't played him or done any content on him since his guide. So for his constellation, we have, all of the things, including his 6-star, all your nice benefits. For the build we're going to go with is kind of just my go-to Warwick build. Big guns, really nice to increase all the damage of your spells, because a lot of your spells do 1 damage, so this actually feels really good. Cruel experiments help our scaling even more, gives us that overwhelming impact. And then Echoing Spirit, really nice, especially with the big guns, because then all of our champion spells just do a ton of damage. So we're going to grab Warwick here, and then we're going to go blast through this 4.5. Should be pretty fun. Warwick is a very fun champion. And while that's going on, a ad break is going to drop. So we will just pause once we load in here and wait for anyone that is stuck in there. Using Bone Skewer? No, Bone Skewer sucks. If you're talking about the Pike Relic. Yeah, I tried the Pike Relic on Warwick. Not have a good time. Oh, I think I'm gonna go grab a drink. Be right back. Ah, 8.5 gain start, the player dies. Yeah, I'm sure that would go over well. Although I feel like that's how some people view the Swain adventure. They just think, oh, the game start, you lose. Alright, everyone should be back. Let's go in here and look at a power. Enfeebling, really nice. Crush, we should already have that for the most part. Fixer Upper, not bad, but I think we'll just go for Enfeebling. We're probably just going to absolutely annihilate everyone anyways, but just in case anyone survives. Yeah, it'll be a great defensive for us. Let's go for Mana Soul. Just need to roll Undying Rage. Actually make it useful for once. Multiple Warwicks actually isn't bad. Alright, perfect. So they already start with a unit. So let's just drop a Warwick. Alrighty. So we could have that one die. Yep, that's fine. No, alrighty. They actually have a lot of damage.
I don't like your aura. Then stay out of my way.
I think let's hit that one. And then let's go for Blood Hunt. I do love how much removal you can have with Warwick. They might kill him, but that kind of doesn't matter. Most of the spells are probably fast anyways.
What good's power if you're not going to use it? Let's go. You can do better than that.
Alrighty, so we could do... reduce it down to... oh, that would be kind of perfect. So this will be able to level our Warwick. He'll be able to kill this, heal book to full. Nice. And GG. Yeah, Warwick's abilities and his star powers and everything, they're fun. Well, they're simple, but they're so much fun to play with. The scaling you get, yeah, it's always a good time. Have you tried the Succubus brand build on Warwick? Yes, I have a YouTube video up about it already. Mega Inferno. This is really expensive, but I think it'd be funny, so yeah, we can go for it. We might literally never play it, but could be fun. I do like Lucian. We could drop him and immediately hit everyone. I do like cheap cards. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Lucian. Champion item. Yeah, we can go here. So let's go for Marauder. Let's get rid of Shredder, and we can hold on to the rest. All right, let's go ahead and go for our Warwick. Nice. Always good when we can actually attack with Warwick. Sometimes it can be a little dicey. All right, we'll try to, well, I was going to say drop our Lucian, but if we do that, they'll probably attack with their Marauder. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just go like this. Sure. Since they don't have any mana, let's go ahead and drop this here. And that's almost game. So we can just drop a Blood Hunt and end. Hello, Gagrix. GG. Acel 7-star, round start, create a celestial card in hand that costs 7 or more, reduce cost to 0. Ugh. So, Radiant Strike, Broadback. I actually really do like Broadback. But this, we could play it for cheap, deals damage, gives us a card. Yeah, Broadback is nice, but I think we'll go here. I keep leveling Volibear, it's so fun. Oh yeah, Volibear is one of the best. So, Spirit wouldn't be terrible. I think we'll maybe go for Arcane Knowledge just for a little bit of extra draw. The extra stats would probably be helpful, but let's go here. And yeah, we can go for a power. So, Pickpocket. Yeah, Volibear is one of my favorites. Let's give it a Chembunk. I think we can hold on to the rest. I don't mind having multiple Warwicks. Oh, right, when they attack. Oh, no, the Scrap Cutlass are just bigger. Alright, so I think we'll pass here. The damage also isn't really that big of a deal since... Oh, this will be... We could wait for next round to play this and try to just nuke their whole board. But we could also do a bunch of damage right here. Yeah, let's go for used cast. Alright, so we can put these two right here, scale up our damage a little bit more.
No refund.
Alright, so let's do a jury rig.
Brewing up some trouble.
And let's go ahead and attack like this. And this will probably just be game. Because they'll probably block. We'll use a Blood Hunt if we need to. Ah, that's a little sad. Oh well.
Take from the rich, give to me.
Alright, I think we'll just... Ah.
Save me,
I was gonna say drop a Mega Inferno Bomb next round. Man, they just really want to immediately attack. That's interesting.
Give me a blade. I'll give you a corpse.
Alright, well, I'll just be
I've got nothing
GG.
to lose.
probably. Yeah. Oh, man. How much you enjoy Aatrox? I like him. He's not like my favorite. I think he's kind of a solid champion. To me, I kind of like him the same amount as like a Garen or a Darius. They're all kind of pretty basic to me. Not bad, but not crazy good. I think we'll go for the Blade's Edge because this is giving us a lot of individual ticks of damage. The Invoke is pretty nice. Isn't that node supposed to be red since it's before power? Normally, yes. So, a little weird that it's not. Phalanx, Fury, Stabilize. Stabilize can be pretty good, so sure, we can grab that one. Spells Chest, Divine Draft is nice. I don't really want to deal with this shuffling other copies in my deck. But this is doing like 3 different iterations of damage, so it's giving us good scaling, drawing a champion. Yeah. Let's get rid of Chempunk. I just never really want to play it. Let's go for Caitlyn.
I'm on the case.
I feel like normally for Chempunk, I'd rather play a couple cheaper cards, and then normally by the time we could play the Chempunk, the enemy doesn't really have much of a board, so it's not really doing too much. This is fine. Like holding on to the Mega Inferno just in case we're able to actually play it. But we can go ahead and drop this here.
One step ahead.
Alright. Go for the Blood Hunt. Rude.
Here's my calling card. Hurry on.
Alright, guess we'll just drop another Warwick. Which is another reason why I really like the Echoing. Because you just can keep dropping more and more Warwicks. Alright, so we don't really need to block. But it would be nice to level, that way we're going to kill that unit at the end of the round, which would also heal up our Warwick. Could go for a Mushroom Cloud, but I'm wondering how much damage we can do at like burst speed without having to give them the opportunity to play anything. So we still have our Blood Hunt. They might be able to kill some of these, so we might not quite be able to end. Yeah, we can just... Well, actually... Ooh, it's close. Yeah, it gave us just a little bit more damage. And that's GG. Warwick just has such a good mix of like focusing on your spells, your units, your scaling. Oh, he has a lot of fun. I like echoing a lot of champions. Yeah, so do I. And it's kind of funny because echoing is one of those that a lot of people thought was so useless when it first came out. But it's actually turned out to be very good. I do like Excavator's Charge. Yeah. I don't really want to do the free attack. I feel like that would kill Warwick, especially early. So we can go for another Stabilize, Little Buddies, Titanic Wake. We'll go for the Titanic Wake, but all 3 of these are really good. But this is fun in the late game when we start getting our units to scale up, because every single thing we drop can hit this 8 power. And yeah, just wreck. I think let's go for the champion item. And... Sure, we can go for the Desert Naturalist. Don't plan on doing the Remitter. I think we need a way to get a Golden Reliquaries more than once a month. I mean, that would be nice, yes. You know what? This is actually fine. I'm gonna pass. Because, yeah, I want them to play something. I think we'll drop Warwick and reduce that one down. And sure, let's hit these here. All right, nice. We got a good amount of damage down. I do love that the more they play units, the more we scale up. I think let's open with this. We could also maybe hit this up as well. I guess, yeah, this won't quite kill their preservationist. Yeah, let's go ahead and open with this here. We're trying to really do a lot of spells before we play our units since we have the Titanic Wake. Because it'd be nice that when we play our units, yeah, they all hit that Titanic threshold, so they're just massive. Alright, I think let's drop a Caustic Rift. You just have so many answers to what the enemy's doing. Oh, it's so much fun. GG. Hey, Tora. Had a really infuriating League game, came here to relax. Welcome. I actually had a very infuriating Marvel Rivals game before stream. Spirits Unleashed, grant allies everywhere 1/1, then deal 1 to everything. This is going to deal 3 to everything, but then 4 to everything because we have big guns. It's kind of funny, but it's a nuke that's also going to hurt us. But sure. Is it a good pickup? Probably not, but it's kind of hilarious. Man Deposit's nice. Reckoner's Mark. Again, high likelihood of killing Warwick. Could be good later. I think I'll just go for Mana Deposit, really help our early game. Alright, let's go here for the shop. Cataclysm, not bad. That also could be decent. Inheritance, wow, we are actually getting a lot of very good powers. Inheritance plus the Titanic Wake is very good. Spells, let's go for the other shop. Yeah, we have tons of golds, let's go for a Bright Steel. No team play whatsoever. Enemy team plays like a team. Our team plays like a main character. Oh, yeah. For me and Marvel Rivals, I had like 2 games back-to-back where I was like the one person on the team actually contributing. And I was doing like the best in the game. And for one of them, I was forced into playing tank. And as long as I was alive, I'd be fine. But the stupid Jeff the Shark would use every ultimate to grab me and literally walk off the map. So there was literally no team play I could, or no, not team play, counter play I could do. And it was just, yeah, we lost and it was so frustrating. We can give it a Boom Crew. But we can hold on to the rest. Toast, you can play Rivals on stream if you want. Yeah, but I want to be doing this for stream. This, yeah, won't be able to kill it.
At your signal.
Some games are... Let's... Actually, we can just... Oh, my word. Let's drop this here. I guess, yeah, we can't block regardless. Ah, well. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, I don't necessarily like to always play for, or just, I like having games I play off stream, especially when it's something very different. And if I'm not going to be like really making content on it, doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, the view or viewer's word is like banned, or it's auto moderated, because that's what a lot of bots use. So like I'm allowing through your messages, but they're held temporarily until I see them, because yeah, that's what a lot of the bots use. So that's why that is moderated. Let's drop our Lucian. Man, we really just need like Trifarian Might, and we're gonna be good. Sure, let's just drop this here. Watchers there. All right, let's go ahead and drop this here. GG. See, we're having a really good Warwick game. Yes, we got like 2 of the best powers for Warwick, so it's a lot of fun. I mean, Warwick in general is a lot of fun. I pretty much always have fun playing him. Let's go for Jury Rig. And let's see. Shop. More damage than Blade Jazz isn't terrible. Bouncing Bomb is pretty good. Sting Officer is fine. Would help us be able to block their elusives, but let's try to get something a little bit more fun. Would really like to see Trifarian Might here. Sure. Lets us attack every round as well. And a lot of these are pretty good. I think we'll buy one of these for the item. I like that both of these have card generation, so I'm actually kind of fine with this. They do several increments of damage. They're generating more cards for us. Yeah, I like it. What do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of Sump Dredger. And let's go for Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
We just would like to see it more, see him in his commentary more for LOR. The thing is, like, if I had time, I would maybe do that as like a weekend stream, as far as like outside of my normal content, because I like to just stream LOR throughout the week. And honestly, I'm not sure how much I'm going to end up playing it. Like, I'm having a lot of fun right now, but you know, it is the honeymoon phase. So we'll see. If it's something I do actually play a good amount, then I would potentially maybe stream it on like the weekend or something, where it's just more chill, relaxed stream. I use the Viego in the 4.5. Yeah, the Viego, a lot of people just absolutely blast through it. This is fine. I kind of want to play the Spirits Unleashed to just nuke the whole board. But again, normally the enemy's not going to have that many units. Alright, free Warwick. Yeah, we can also go for our Lucian. That can be okay. And yeah, let's see if we can get rid of these blockers. Nice. Well, sad. Too good. GG. Warwick is just so much fun. I thought he was going to be on the weaker side when he came out, but I think he's actually really, really good. All right, that was a lot of fun. Warwick definitely is a blast, and honestly, he's a character that every time I play him, I have fun. The more I play him, the more I actually enjoy his character. I think there's just so many little tricks and things you can figure out with his kit, and he's a good time. I definitely recommend testing him out. No, he's not going to be for everyone, but he's a pretty great champion. Scales so fast, yeah. And for me, it's kind of a good mix. I like champions that, like a lot of the Shadow Isles champions, where your units are very disposable. Like, you play them, you're using them for a purpose, and then they die. It sometimes can get a little annoying with champions like Victor or Leona, where you have a full board, and so you can't play any more units because your units are all just scaling up, so replacing any of them would be a mistake. I like the fact that with Warwick and a lot of the Shadow Isles characters, you're just dropping your units. You don't care if they live or die, and it's a lot of fun. 3 stars still pretty weak. They're shifting the standard to Constellation build. Yeah, a little bit. I can basically 6-star him because of how many fragments Rat gave me. Yeah. It is true that the kind of point of power for most champions is shifting away from just the 3-star. And I think now, especially with some of the characters that have a special 4-star, it is kind of more taking that 4-star into account at the minimum. I don't necessarily say that they're balancing for the 6-star and it counting on you having that, but it does feel more you at least kind of have to have the 4-star for a lot of champions. Prefer when characters are strong at the 3-star base. Yeah, I think most 3-star champions are still solid, but often the 4-star is just so good you feel like you kind of need to get it. Alrighty, so we got the first nightmare done. Alright, so we're gonna go here for the Elise one. So we have only the strong, round start, kill all units at each player's strongest. So we can't really develop with a lot of our units. We need to just focus really on one. We have inevitability and deadly. These two together are going to be very bad because this is going to be buffing up their cards. And then when they play their cards, they're going to get rounded up to be even bigger from the deadly. So for this one, I think going for a control champion will be best. So either going for like a Yasuo or Morgana. I think we'll go for Yasuo. We're going to stick with this because I really like it. Now, I think we could swap out the Tempest Blade for maybe Black Shield to try to protect our Warwick. Not our Warwick, our Yasuo. I think I'm going to risk sticking with the Tempest Blade just in case when we drop Yasuo, if they happen to be developing and having a lot of units for that round. So I think we'll try to stick with this, but going for Black Shield could also be a good call. The good thing is we have a bunch of Yasuo, and his champion spells are going to give us a great amount of control. So they should have less units, but even if they attack with more, we should be able to stun them with the Steel Tempest. Overall, I think we should be pretty good with this. And we have Yasuo at 5 stars, meaning with the Fury we get from the 4-star, he's going to scale up really well. With the 5-star and the Windblade, we have the 4 starting mana, so we can just drop Yasuo turn 1, which is really nice. So let's grab this and head into the 5-star. Hey, Rivi, welcome. Mbessa probably as well, or at least better than Warwick at 3. Yeah, I would still say that Mbessa is probably better than Warwick at the 3 stars. Warwick is another one that is weaker when you're first leveling them up, definitely. I actually like to kill AI units with Vex or Swain. Yeah, Vex could also be pretty good here because you're decent without your units. So Vex and just focusing on all your spells would also be pretty good. I think we'll go for Crush. Making sure our Yasuo doesn't get blocked would actually be pretty nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And let's go for Bright Steel. Like Heimer and Ari were the ones that were really good at 3, but better at 4. Yeah, I would agree. I haven't played Ari in a minute. Probably should play her more. I think this is actually fine. Like, yeah, having a whole bunch of Yasuos is what we need, because we need to be able to drop him, and then also have all of our Steel Tempest.
Blade never gets any lighter.
So this will be all right. What's a good Heimer build without his relic at the 4 stars? You might want to go for, if you're not going to go for the cost reduction route, for like the either Disciple of Shadows or going for the Scourge of Stash, you might just want to go for like Chemtech Duplicator and potentially even the Arcane Comet. And you can also throw on the Archangel Staff as well. just going for tons of damage once you get to that 6 stars. Yeah, so we could drop our Blade Twirler, but immediately die. So we'll just end, I suppose. Yeah, we're not... I guess we'll just attack and chip away. This might be a long match. Alright, so if they attack, I think again we're just not going to do anything. Alright, so we could stun it. We would level. We would do a lot of damage. Stunning it multiple times shouldn't do anything. Yeah. I think we'll still go for it. We can also drop another Yasuo. Won't be a big deal. But just making sure they're not getting that 15 damage off will be pretty big.
My kind of lessons. I do all right.
Alright, so let's drop another Yasuo. And we'll end.
My kind of lessons.
We're gonna go for the Blade Twirler.
Fast strikes.
And also I think the Blade Scout. And we're gonna try to drop the Wind Chaser here.
At last, I have found you, Yone. Turn back when you can.
Alright, let's recall that one.
If the journey doesn't get you the
Alright, so we'll be able to attack and get some good damage down here. So yeah, we can develop, it's just a lot of our units are gonna die. Hey Toast, I had a bit of a fit in the server out of frustration. What are some tips for higher, tougher, rougher adventures? Because I feel like anything past 4 stars is unfair BS, especially Karma, because of the frustration. I cannot get a 3rd clear on her. Karma is just really annoying. So Karma, the biggest thing to help with her is you have to stay away from unit-focused decks. Although I think I'm going to pause just in case there was an ad going on, so I think I'll wait until that's done. I don't want to go into a whole explanation and then you miss it. So I'll pause for a moment. All right, everyone should be back. So for Rivi, for your question, Karma is especially annoying, and kind of the best way to deal with Karma is try to focus on champions that aren't unit focused, especially... Okay, you're subbed. So for Karma, unit focused decks, especially ones that have limited units, ones where you're trying to drop units just like once around. So anyone's like Leona, Victor, Elder Dragon, Volibear, any of those types units, even ones like Garen, those all get really, really hard countered by all the stuns, the recalls, all of that. So if you're going into Karma, all of those are going to have a absolutely miserable time. You're either going to want to go for units that can flood the board. So going for like a Nora, we can just try to have your portal summon a whole bunch of units for you, or like Poro King, kind of Elise, Misfortune. Any of those will definitely be better because they're going to have a harder time removing all of your units if you just can completely flood the board. So that's going to be better for Karma. You can also go just the control route, because a lot of them don't necessarily rely on their units as much, although your Yasuo or Morgana getting shut down can be pretty annoying. So yeah, board scaling is not great for the Karma adventure. That's just one of the most frustrating adventures in the game. Even going at it with like really good champions can be a pain, because that one is especially annoying. For a lot of other encounters, pretty much for most encounters above 4 stars, you have to go in with a build or a plan in mind. Unless you're bringing like a 6-star champion where you just destroy everything, you need to be knowing, okay, what does this adventure, what problems is it throwing at me, and how can I fix it? So, for example, we have like the best example of this is really the Swain Adventure. Swain Adventure, he's summoning normally 4 to 5 units at the start of the game. He's doing Nexus damage to you, and you have a couple different ways to try to deal with that problem. Either you can go for a champion that might have a lot of sustain. So going for like a Gwen or Mordecai, so it's like, okay, we'll take damage early, but we'll heal up at the end of the round. This can be fine. Or you can go for champions like Jinx, where it's like, okay, I'm going to go for a build where I drop Jinx turn 1, nuke their units, and then I'm in a good position, and then I can try to go from there. Or it's like, hey, I'll go for a champion that's relatively cheap, or if they're not cheap, I'll try to cheat them out early, go for turret plating, and nullify a lot of the damage that way. So you want to be thinking of the adventure, especially if you haven't completed it yet and you're struggling. You really want to make a plan, think of the problems that you're going to be facing, and come up with a build to try to fix that. So it's really planning out your run and not just being like, oh, I feel like playing this random champion with this random build today. If you try to take like random champions with random builds into the high level challenges, you're probably going to get destroyed, because a lot of the challenges are made to counter specific mechanics. And like for Lysandra, while you're playing, you really need to know that when she's at like 5 mana, you always have to be ready for the Entomb. When she's at 9 mana, you always have to be ready for the Buried in Ice, and you really just have to be mentally prepared for that, and just being aware of these really important spells that can completely shut you down. Playing with higher end adventures like Lysandra is knowing the adventure stuff. Yeah, that's the thing with all adventures. Like even when Aurelion Sol first came out, a lot of people thought that it was really crazy. It takes time and practice to just play the adventure, start knowing the breakpoints of certain spells, knowing what they can do, and planning around it, especially outside of the match. So as you're going through the adventure, as you're seeing card pickups, be thinking, is this going to help me solve one of the problems this adventure is throwing at me? And so that's a good time where you're like, okay, I want to get this because it will really help me counter whatever mechanics the enemy is going to have. So like for some adventures, you know that they're going to have a really big annoying unit, and so you're like, hey, if I see a unit like a cheap 1-cost unit that has the capture card on it, that is going to perfectly shut down the mini boss or the boss later on in the adventure. So it's like, I really want to get that. Sounds really basic, but the more you play adventures and basically lose them, the more you gain experience. I mean, a big thing about playing, though, is paying attention to why you're losing. And a heads up, I think an interview they say the adventure stars equal recommended star level of the champions. Yeah, that's 100% true. Some of the higher end challenges, they are like, the star level does equate to where they expect you to be playing champions at. Now you can definitely clear higher level challenges with lower star champions, but that is kind of the difficulty tuning that they're expecting you to do. So going into like a 5-star adventure without a 5-star challenge is kind of doing like a hard mode for it, pretty much. There's also Fiddle that is frustrating, but all right, thank you, really appreciate it. Glad I'm watching you play in the game. Yeah, Fiddlesticks is also throwing like a whole other problem at you. Let's go ahead and use this. Well, we could recall it, but kind of doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, sure. It's a 6-cost. Well, yeah, it's fine. All right, let's try to see if we can end. GG. I fought Anivia so much and lost. Now she's a piece of cake. Oh, Anivia is so annoying. Yeah, the whole Karma adventure is like specifically designed to be frustrating. All right, more copies of Yasuo. Fantastic. Yeah, that'll be great. Fiddle's my experience, the most RNG adventure based out of all of them. I would probably agree. Yeah, there are some times where you do it where it's like, man, this is an absolute nightmare, and they have an entire full board of giant units turn one, and then other times you go through, they don't activate a single nightmare, and it's super easy. I would agree that Fiddlesticks is probably the most RNG out of all those high-level ones. Alright, I feel like a lot of these kind of don't matter. I mean, we could drop Lux easily. She does have double attack, but not a... I mean... Yeah, I feel like most of this isn't really going to be a big deal, because we're really just relying on our Yasuo. This could buff him up, though. I think this is fine. Alright, so that's going to get the Vicious Enemy, Solitary Monk, Gold Chest. Yeah, we can cut a card, so we can go here. Feel like I haven't learned anything about how to beat Anivia by dying to her. Yeah, Anivia has some BS that she can definitely pull out, because she can use some of her cards to buff up some of the cards in her hand, and then she drops like a 2020 lifesteal overwhelm unit, and you're like, if I don't have a specific card to deal with like that enemy, I'm just dead. Anivia is pretty annoying, and there's some things that just shut you down super hard. I think let's get rid of a couple of these. We want to get some more of our Yasuos going. Trust in the heart of the cards. Then you're playing 6-star Yasuo win for free. I mean, I'm not, but I've heard, yeah, good things about it. Alright, so we'll just pass.
My kind of lessons. They always hide, and we always find them.
Alright, so we could just recall it, but it also kind of doesn't matter.
You know what my future is? Glorious!
Backup's here.
Alright, we'll just stun both of these.
Aserio! I do all right. Even I.
Alright, looks good. We could recall that one. When you draw a card, granted fleeting, create an exact copy of it in hand. Sure, that one is a little bit more annoying.
I do all right. No one is promised tomorrow. My kind of lessons. No cure.
Evolve me. Just keeping the peace. Citizen.
It is kind of funny that the AI doesn't really know what the modifier is, seemingly. Do we want to build out... I suppose we can somewhat build out our board.
Big blade for a little warrior. My kind of
Alright, so let's go ahead and attack like this. Try to get as much damage down as possible. Yeah, most of them are all going to die, but still, that was a lot more damage than just the 14 we were going to do with Yasuo. Let's drop this for the draw. And let's drop this for the draw. Because yeah, we want to get some more of these going.
I do all
Alright,
right. One blade, one purpose.
GG. Nice.
One step closer.
Even with 10 mana, she takes around 3 turns to kill you. Yeah, that is true. That's not too bad. Attacks on the strongest back row enemy. That could be nice. Although this also could be pretty good, because we could just use this to permanently buff up our Yasuo. Impact, draw. Yeah, I think we'll actually go for the Primal Strength. What do we want to cut? I think let's cut the Blast Cone Seedling. We're probably never going to play that one. And let's go for Battlesmith. With spell-based chance, never go towards River Shaper. Yeah, River Shaper can be pretty bad. I've also tried Heimer. I haven't done the Bandle attempts yet. For Bandle, you can get lucky with Nora. And then also, I like doing it with Vex, but again, that was like a 6-star Vex. Let's get rid of this one. And even the Blade Scout. We'd like to get more copies of our Yasuo, but I like that both of those give us extra draw.
His elite's only purpose to fall.
And yeah, we still actually can't even attack. They keep having tough. This is fine. We have plenty of stuns if they want to try to attack us. Yeah, we need him to level up faster. Alright, I think let's drop this here. And we can go for a Lux.
I follow only one path, my own. I do all right. My kind of lesson.
We could go for the Blade Scout. I think we'll hold off. Grant an ally 2 Spirit. Nice.
You can't hide from the light.
Alright, so getting some decent damage down. We could use this, but we kind of want to save our resources, and Yasuo should be able to kill him next round anyways.
Approaching the battlefront.
Yep, I think we'll just...
You can count on me.
We're not playing things just to play them.
I'll turn the tide.
So we have both these stuns going off, and the good thing with these is they're shuffling more Yasuos into our deck, and they're giving us draw. So it's helping us not run out of cards to play, and it's also helping us not run out of cards in our deck to draw, which is very good. All right, I think we'll just pass.
Blade never gets any light.
All right, GG, nice.
I will regain my honor.
Still prefer Yasuo to Morgana. Yeah, they both have a pretty different play style. Yasuo is a lot of fun. So Zenith Blade, we'd be able to use this to again try to buff up our Yasuo. Getting more copies of the Concussive Palm is not bad, but having some spells to play to further help our Yasuo isn't too bad. Let's go here. Deathless could actually be pretty clutch. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of a safety net, which is nice. I think let's get rid of Light Feather. A lot of these other ones, I like that they give us draw. Some of these ones can buff up our champion. And then the Blade Twirler, in some specific situations, we'll be able to boost them up and get some good damage. So yeah, we can get rid of Light Feather. Let's go for Howling Abyss. It's Ahri, then Morgana used to clear every content in the game. Yeah, Ahri's pretty good at not caring what the modifiers are and just annihilating the enemy. This can be okay. Yeah, so we'll drop Yasuo. A little bit, yeah, worried. That's 8 damage. Well, good thing we have the Deathless, so at least we still have a Yasuo on the board. Oh, man.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in a lap.
Again, I don't think we'll bother doing anything. Because, yeah, they'll attack, and we'll just use our stun. Alright, let's play this here. Try to buff him up a little bit.
Here in your time of need.
Alright, so they blew all their mana. We can try to drop a Blade Twirler. And yeah, drop our Lux.
Destiny waits. My kind of lessons. Even I.
And this stun will give us even more scaling, right? Yes. She's gonna... Yeah, so we'll just drop this here. Kind of doesn't really matter too much. We're just trying to get some extra damage.
Burn away the shadows.
Alright, nice.
Darren, I need to tell you.
Even I.
That is a very big egg. Alright, let's drop into the Yasuo.
Always by my side.
Oh, man. That's good. At least we have that Deathless.
Watch and learn. Now we're cooking.
It's, the fact that this egg is so big kind of cracks me up. Alright, let's drop both of these. I think we'll get rid of one of the Steel Tempests and use one of these, just so we have a backup Yasuo to play.
Even I do all right. Raven. Even I.
So it's like, try to use Zenith Blade or just attack. I think we'll actually just attack here.
Your turn.
Well, alright. Oh, man.
Can't the Yordle just...
Alright, we'll try to get another Yasuo on the board. Their units are getting so big. Oh. Man, that Deathless is really coming in clutch for us. Primal Strength would be nice. Yeah, if we didn't have Yasuo and we didn't have this Deathless, this would really suck.
Even I.
I'll find you.
No cure.
Alright, double Yasuo, awesome.
Blade's edge.
GG, fantastic. At this point, I don't think we'll ever release another Targon Constellation. I mean, they're probably going to release a Diana Leona together at the same time, I'd imagine. So that should be coming. My 3 Novas are waiting for Aphelios and Diana. Yeah, it sucks having that many for Targon. I mean, I have 2 for Shurima and 2 for Bilgewater with all the champions maxed. We already have Fury. I think we'll go for drawing a spell. That can be okay. Try to make sure we get some more of our removal spells. We're not... Well, we have some single target spells now. Yeah, that can be okay. Let's go for the Epic Champion node. So let's go for Jubilant Poro. This is going to be interesting because I feel like it both counters but also like benefits them, because they're going to have all their Poros die, but that means it's just going to get a whole bunch more of them. Yeah, one of the Poros dies, create a copy of it in the deck, grant copies everywhere 2/2, so they're going to have insane scaling. Let's get rid of the Blade Scout. And I'm fine with that. Take a Shurima Nova off your hands. I think I'm fine.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall. Now,
I'm excited for when they drop Azir finally.
life and
Hey look, we can actually attack for once. Like our first attack we normally haven't been able to. Oh man. Yeah, they're gonna have such good scaling from these modifiers. Yeah, we'll just pass.
Follow along, little ones.
This is also such a good champion spell. Like, it's the Steel Tempest, the fact that it's his champion spell, the fact that it's drawn it, shit, shuffling in more copies of Yasuo. It's just so good.
I do all right. Even I do this.
This would potentially make us overdraw, which could be a problem. But sure.
We'll find you some friends.
Oh, those units are gonna be so big. Oh my word.
One blade, one purpose.
Do we want to wait? I kind of feel like yes, because we want to get some cards out of hand.
Blade for little warrior.
And we haven't leveled yet. So this will let us level. It'll be pretty big. I think let's drop one of these to bait them into playing one more unit. Oh. Oh, well, let's drop this here.
I do all right. I follow only one path, my own. Even
My
I
Morgana's Demacia only, Targon's a myth. Yeah, I knew they had another one they could drop.
blade never gets
Alright, let's go
any
ahead,
lighter.
attack like this, do as much damage as possible.
Even I.
Nice. Zenith Blade. We can go for Lux. Let's just try to buff up our Yasuo as much as possible. Alright, we'll just pass. The fact that these also cost 1 mana is just so good. Yasuo is pretty fantastic.
No cure. My kind of even I.
Love it. So we could drop Lux, we could just attack like this. Let's try to go for it. GG.
I will regain my honor.
Echoing Yasuo looks hella fun. Need to open a slot for him. Yeah, Echoing Yasuo is very, very good. It's fantastic. Just another one of those champions that Echoing is so good for. I think we'll go for the Shadow Assassin. I do like the draw. Farsight, I think we're fine. Quick Strike is normally going to kill us, so we could either go for Phage, or we could try to reroll for, like, double attack, which would be really nice. We have 5 rerolls. Mana Deposit, Scout. I think we'll go for the Scout, because we just need to be able to push more damage, because when we're only relying on Yasuo, these matches take a while. Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's see here. Cunning Sweep could be good, because we can play this for free from the mana pot, and then it gives us another one. That could be nice. Also, Windswept Hillock is kind of funny. Summoned, draw a Yasuo, stun the strongest enemy. Those are that countdown. It is 5 mana, which is rough. Sorcery. Okay, quite often it's not going to be too needed. Oh, another epic champion chest. That'll be nice. Let's grab this one here. If this didn't have countdown, I would maybe do it, but yeah, I think we're good. I think let's save the rerolls for up here. And so let's go for It That Stares. That could be deadly. We'd be much better for the Woolly Snail Myth. Like this one we'd actually be able to counter. It That Stares is probably going to counter us pretty hard. Alright, this is probably a bad idea, and if you wanted to win, I would not recommend you do this, but let's go for Hit the Stairs. We need an Elder Dragon constellation? Yes, we definitely do. Mr. Root is a champion? That'd be great. Let's get rid of both of these. Actually, we'll just get rid of everything. We really need to get a bunch of Yasuos. Elder Dragon constellation would be hype.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall. One blade.
Let's... Again, it's going to make us have a ton of draw, but this will give us some good damage. And... this would give us another item, so sure. They shouldn't be able to play anything this round.
Some things never die. No cure for fools. I do all right.
Alright, a decent start.
My kind of lessons.
I guess kind of playing anything is not really going to do too much. Yep, so we'll just... Well, we could try to stun it. Well, this is actually going to deal damage, not even going to stun it. Yeah, we'll just end.
No cure.
Alright, let's try to attack. But this is when they can actually play cards.
Kind of lessons.
Alright, let's go again. Because they'll block. GG. Alright. Huh.
No one is
Because of that
promised
scout, we actually had
tomorrow.
enough damage. GG.
I do all right. My kind of lessons. No cure.
That could have been a little dicey.
Step closer to redemption.
Alright, I think we're going to hold off because some people that could be in an ad break don't really care about any of these. We'll probably just go for Blade Twirler because that's nice, but I mean, we're kind of just relying on our Yasuo. We could reroll here, but I think I want to save all my rerolls for double attack. Oh, the sparkling water just constantly makes you want to burp. Oh, about 20 seconds. Well, I think this is gonna be a pretty long patch. I think for this week, we're probably still gonna do 2 videos every day, but then after this week, I'm probably gonna go back down to 1 video because I need to start stockpiling for Christmas. I'm having to travel a whole bunch, so I need to get a ton of videos ready for like a whole week where I'm gonna be gone. Let's grab the Blade Twirler here, and let's try to get double attack. There is Black Cleaver, which is nice. Double attack is better for us though because it helps our scaling with our Never Dull, which you guys can't really see. But when you strike, there you go. When you strike it, +1. We have 4 rerolls. We're gonna try for it. Elusive, Focus, and Crystal, also good. Wow, that kind of sucks. So we could go for a mana deposit, but I think that's not going to matter too much. Yeah, if our Yasuo got killed, we could then replace him easier, so there is that. I think we'll go for the Phage, though, just for the extra stats. What do we want to get rid of? I actually like pretty much everything we have. I guess we'll get rid of the Light of Demacia. We could get rid of Blade Twirler, but there are times we play it. Yeah, alright, let's go for Elise.
Strand by silken
Also, there's going to be a problem
strand.
of us drawing cards and then drawing her stupid spiders. That might be an issue. Let's give it a Shadow Assassin, and we can hold on to the rest.
Death is like the wind, always by my
Pretty poison.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop our Primal Strength here. That way we're going to draw a bunch of cards. Hopefully we get a bunch of Spiderlings. They're all going to go to her side and then die at the end of the round. We did not get any spiderlings. Sad. And we're losing out on a lot of damage. We're probably going to draw a spiderling right here. Yep, there we go. Oh, man. Do we need the mana for that? I think we should be fine. Yeah, let's drop this here.
Now you've gone and upset it.
All right, let's let them attack. All right, so we'll be able to stun enough that he'll level and just kill everything. Fantastic.
I do all right. No cure for fools. My kind of lessons. I follow only one path. My own. No cure for fools.
The Fury is really nice. All right, let's drop another one of these. It is nice with the predicts to just avoid all the spiders. Just like, nope, we're good. Got a generic gold star vessel from beating Karma. I need every single region but Bilge. Guess which one I opened? Yeah, I feel you. Bilgewater is one region that I got just like a ton of, Nova Shards and Star Crystals, and I keep getting resources for them as well. Sucks. Let's get our scout attack off.
Come closer. I don't bite.
I think we need to develop a little bit. Although the more we develop, the more they get.
Some things never dull.
Yeah, let's attack like this.
Your hurry.
All right, GG.
I do all right.
Oh, fantastic.
I will regain my honor.
All right, so this adventure can be a little bit rough, but slow but steady. You're able to get through it. Yasuo is pretty good here. If you don't have him, I would probably also go for like a Morgana, either the control route to just lock down the enemy units, and you should be able to do fine. Ashe could be decent for this one if you wanted, and then you could also go, for some champions that can just ignore a lot of modifiers, any champion where you can just focus on the champion themselves, you don't really have to use your other units. So like 6-star Ari would be another one, or going for Vex and try to rely on getting a lot of damage from all the units that are dying to trigger your 4-star, also could be pretty good. Silver Star Vessel. So I finally got my, what's it called, Bandle City. Finally got my Bandle City to the 40 I needed. So I now have all champions at 5 stars, which means Star Crystals kind of don't matter anymore to me because I have a lot of them, but any champion that comes out, normally there's going to be either adventures that come with them or the battle pass that's also going to give me Star Crystals. So yeah, pretty much Star Crystals kind of don't matter to me anymore, which is kind of nice. I just now need to work on Nova Shards and getting to that point, which is a little bit more rough. Yeah, I have one bilge. I'm at 90, so I'm going to get another bilge pretty soon. But I already have all the champions max for that. And then 2 Shurima ones as well. Oh, man. All right, so the last nightmare. We have Aurelian Soul with Duplicate and Cage Match and Deadly. Normally we go for Fiddlesticks, but we're not going to want to do that this time. I think we're going to have fun going for Caitlyn, and she's a lot of fun to play. I look forward to seeing what she can do, and potentially we can also go for the mill playstyle as a possibility. We might not, just we'll see what cards we get. Yeah, I think we'll go for Caitlyn here and just try to annihilate the enemy board. Because yeah, Caitlyn's a lot of fun, and she's actually really strong now. So let's grab this. We got the Hextech Rifle, Harmless Scarecrow, and Hidden Tome. Very, very good. So let's grab her and load in here. I'm saving my bilge for an interesting new bilge champ. I mean, Bow with like Misfortune's really good, especially if you have her relic. And then I think Pyke's a lot of fun. Caitlyn's my favorite P&Z champ. Caitlyn and Warwick are probably my two favorite to play. Alright, power here. Enfeebling Strike will be great with all of our flash bombs. If they don't flat out kill something, they'll at least reduce them down. That'll be fantastic, especially because this is going to be a longer match with the cage match. Let's go for Wiggly Burblefish. Yeah, there's some that I just always have fun playing, and Caitlyn and Warwick are kind of two of those. I want Jack or Nami constellations. I think I'd prefer Jack. This is okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, we can drop Caitlyn.
From the Undercity ship,
It's all in the report, Sheriff.
And let's go ahead and kill that one right there. All right, a little bit rough, but I guess we can drop another one next round if we need to. All right, I think we'll just pass. They didn't draw any flash bomb traps. That's kind of funny.
This time,
Let's
we'll make things right.
drop this here. We could go for Caitlyn or go for a Justice Rider. I think let's drop this one right here. The extra draw we get is just so nice. This is probably gonna hurt. Yep, a little bit. But we are PNZ, so we do have a lot of sustain. Alright, let's drop this to use up some of our mana. We then drop Caitlyn to refill our mana.
as they say, makes perfect. Hot on the trail.
In pursuit.
Yeah, I think let's attack before they do anything, and we can... Well, actually, we can't even end, right? Doesn't even matter. Not even a big deal. Yeah, tough does suck against, or if you're playing Warwick. Alright, so now we have them down to 1 health, so we're just trying to put as many flash bomb traps in their deck to just kill all of their units. Yes, that we could play that, wouldn't really do anything. We can go for the officer squad. Alright. And then this is the round I think we're able to end. GG.
I must say, a satisfactory outcome.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the last word means, Ribby. So I interpreted it or used context to think what you could have been meaning. If you've leveled a champion, heal your champion Nexus 2. It is a 3 cost, so it is going to give us that extra draw. I think we'll go for the most wanted though. Getting some more of these is pretty good. Let's go for support champions. Oh, son of a gun. I was referring to his gems given regen. That's what you mean. Thought you were trying to speak French. Thought it'd be like a Sauvignon. Yeah. I mean, Warwick's not the only one. There's a couple other people that also give you a whole bunch of regen as well. But yeah, PNC actually has a ton of regen, which is very nice. All right, so we have Kevin. All right, well, he's now called Kevin, I guess. Let's see. Gust Monk, Twisted Fate. I mean, dropping him as a 1 cost is really nice. Yeah, this will be This will be solid. All right, come on, Kevin. Let's see. Item chest, gold chest. Wow, that puff cap pup probably sucks. But that one also probably sucks as well. Could we survive this? Yeah, let's try it. Kevin is Viego? Really? I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to him as Kevin. Katie and Kevin. Jack is so 0 out of 10 for me. I don't know why people like him. He definitely has some weaknesses, but he can be pretty fun. Let's actually get rid of... Yeah, some of these that give us draw, we actually need to not use anymore for this round. Before we got his name, the community called him Kevin. Oh, I was not aware of that.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Alright, let's drop this here. Go for the house swamp. And yeah, I think we're going to stay away from the advanced intel. Although... they have 15... Yeah, let's just not deal with it right now.
He's coming.
So pup caps versus flash bombs.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Oh man, they're making us draw so many cards. Alright, let's drop this here. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay away from double agent. I don't really want to accidentally kill myself with that. Alright, so we've done a ton of damage. They have 35 flash bombs. We have 45 puff caps. Ava Achiever. Oh no. That's not good. I think let's attack first and see how they block, and then use this to kill one of their units. Oh, they're just not gonna... Okay, they're just... not gonna bother with blocking with either of them. Great.
Of course, my master.
This could be bad. So they draw first. Okay, they draw first and it dies. Fantastic. I think it's next round that we can kill them. Okay. Took a decent amount of damage, but it wasn't terrible, my word. How much is she going to do right now? She's going to deal 52 damage if she hit the Nexus right now. Oh man, GG. Combo playstyle is why I like him. Setting up 20 mana with the 10 max mana. There's something really satisfying about him. It actually helps Teemo so much. I didn't actually, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about the fact that Teemo also counts as Piltover and Zon. So having an extra reach would actually be really good. Jan's going to be giga busted. Oh man. Yeah, all the gemstone upgrades could really help Teemo actually be somewhat viable. So predict, then draw one, draw a champion, not bad. Place an enemy follower into the enemy deck, draw one. I think we'll go for the time trick. Alright, what are we looking at? Mist Wraiths, Mountain Peak. Extra draw for Mountain Peak could be fun. Item chest. Oh my word, that's amazing. The most wanteds are going to be free. That is fantastic. Let's go here for Arbiter. Oh, that's so good now. All the PNZ upgrades also apply to Heimer, which is really nice. Yeah, it is good that there are so many mixed region champions with PNZ, and then there's so many PNZ champs that if you get some of those gemstone upgrades going, they just help so many people. Let's get rid of the Sting Officer. We can hold on to the rest. Oh, that most one is going to be so good. We actually might be able to mill some of the enemy opponents. I guess we'll drop our... Well, we could drop him first.
Masters the rain, lightning and cloud style.
So we can go for our Sheriff of Piltover
Got him on the roof.
and drop this one here. We can drop a copy of Caitlyn. Yeah,
News from the-
refill our mana once.
Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay
So we
off
could go for an ace in the hole right now, which would give us even more, but let's try to reduce down a little bit.
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
All right, let's go for Sting Officer. If we could end this round, we probably could. Yeah, because she's doing 22 damage.
on foot.
So yeah, we're literally capping them out. How many cards do they have left? 33 cards. They actually have a lot of cards. Oh, man.
Of course, he'd pick the highest cave.
Not really the best. Let's go for a double agent. Oh, well, okay. They just got absolutely annihilated. Pretty good. Yeah, 60 flash bombs isn't bad. I mean, we could drop this for free, but I mean, we kind of are full on units. Not like it really matters, though. All right, let's just go ahead, attack, and do get as many flash bombs going as possible. I kind of want them to kill our Protoporo. I want to get 2 officer squads, but I don't think we're going to get there. All right, let's drop this here. We won't get 2 of them. Oh my word, it's so many flash bombs. Let's save this for another round. Caitlyn could be so fun.
My strength is that of the mountain.
That is a little scary. We could wait for them to play more, but I think let's just drop a most wanted here. Yeah.
Enlightenment is worth the journey.
All right, let's drop another most wanted. I guess we can get rid of Kennen. Kevin. And then drop this here. She gonna get up to like 70 damage. 81 damage. Love it. Alright, GG. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, Caitlyn is pretty good for this modifier. How does the Fiddle Relic work on Kate? Yeah, when you play a 3 or higher cost card, the enemy obliterates one of their cards, draws it and obliterates it, but activates all the traps. So it just gives you more flash bomb generation, which is really, really nice. We have 7 rerolls. I think let's use one of them to maybe get like the really good double draw card. No. All right. But we do like getting more Justice Riders, so that'll be very good. All right, let's go for the shop here. Eclectic Collection could be fun. Sure, we can pick up the shield just to make sure we're very good for the long game. Since these matches are going longer, getting some of these more expensive spells isn't too bad. Puff Cap Horror is okay. But let's go here for Healer. What do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of Quicken. We're probably never going to play that one. Although we could potentially recall Kevin. It's fine. All right, let's go for Trundle.
I'm the troll.
Toast saving his re-rolls. Meanwhile, the button is there to be pressed. Yeah, sometimes I burn through all my re-rolls very quickly. Let's get rid of that one. And honestly, we can keep the rest of them. All right, nice. Let's drop this here. And yeah, we can just immediately drop this, see what we get. We know they're all going to hit at least one. So we can drop this there.
Sun and sand at his command.
On foot.
Sure.
Prize.
All right, 41 flash bombs, round one. Pretty solid. Let's open with the Justice Rider, draw a couple more cards. I think we'll actually go here. We want to get a full board so we can go for Eclectic and just put even more cards. Although, we could drop an Officer Squad right here, which will be incredibly good. Because when they're drawing all these cards, the Justice Rider is going to go crazy.
All part of the plan.
This is going to be such overkill. Whatever. Let's just attack like this.
These coming.
We could save these for another round. What are we saying at? 10 or 7 cards. Yeah, it can be fine. Oh. Let's drop the Eclectic. I mean, it's still gonna have more units that are gonna get killed, but trying to benefit from all of our units that we have right now. All right, now let's drop this one right here. Nice. I suppose this next round we're actually able to end, right? Yep, pop cap? No. Alright, GG. The amount of removal we have is just so good. I got Ionia global rerolls, and now I start eventually with 8 rerolls and Ari. Nice. Take it up to 10 if I get loaded dice. Oh, man. Yeah, the gemstone upgrades, I like that they're giving us more ways to get gemstones. Like, they're adding them as rewards now to some of these adventures. They're adding them in the battle pass, so it's like you can actually start getting them, which is solid. I think let's go for Rally here. Getting some more copies of him is pretty nice for some more of those flash bombs. We could try to reroll for, like, Shadow Totem, but I like to save my rerolls. Stun the strongest enemy. That is a nice, again, very good defensive power, which defensive powers are excellent on this map, so sure. Smooth Soloist, nice. All right, Eye of the Dragon. Reminds me of how I got Poor Item on the 3-star and Azir played his slow spell. Summon Sand Soldier's card. Poor Item on It That Stares. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty good. I like this. Yeah, this is really good. That Poor Item is a very fun one.
I have studied every fighting manual.
So we could just recall Kennen. Sure. So we'll be able to play him again, which will be quite nice. But I think we'll just end right here.
Hang on, sir. We each hold a world within.
Yeah, so let's go for one more cannon.
I break the wind. Not all mean well.
All right, let's drop this one right here.
You have much to learn.
And yeah, cannon dying is not a big deal. How many stars we playing on? So this is the 6-star Caitlyn against the 6.5-star Nightmare. Let's drop our Caitlyn here.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed. Now what have we here? One step ahead.
All right, pretty good. 68 flash bombs, not bad. Not bad. I do like Justice Rider. I think we will go for that before Officer Squad.
Suspicious activity detected just outside the station.
Stay on him. Backup's on the way.
I like that they're getting shut down by their own draw. Oh, that's fantastic.
Got him sighted.
Let's investigate. Now wait.
Nice. Just keep drawing. What are we at? 80 cards right now. 6-star Caitlyn is so much fun. You really feel like a sniper with that ace in the hole. Yeah, it's... she is a blast to play. All right, let's drop our Officer Squad. The double most wanted. Some people are stuck in that, so we'll hold off before we go any farther. But yeah, this has also been a pretty great run. We've got some really solid defensive powers, and then the fact we got the most wanted to be free. Oh, so good. Hey, Carthians. What relics do you recommend to buy now that some of them are leaving? So the Swain relic is definitely worth picking up. The Caitlyn one, if you like Caitlyn, obviously grab that one. Outside of Caitlyn, don't really need it. The Fiddlesticks one, again, only good if you want Fiddlesticks and Caitlyn. Not really too useful on too many others. Victor one, obviously really good. Misfortune one, worth picking up if you like Misfortune, and if you like the Fiddlesticks, but not too much point outside of that. Pike one is fine, but you can definitely pass the Pike one. You can pass the Mbessa one. Yeah, there's a decent amount of the champion-specific relics you really don't need. Yeah, the Eve relic, you also don't really need it. Like, it's fine, but if you have Echoing Spirit, then it's pretty much just as good. So yeah, there's a decent amount you can pass for relics. All right, everyone should be back. We'll go ahead and end right here.
All part of the plan.
All right, so we could just immediately end, but I kind of want to see how high we can try to get Caitlyn this round. Let's drop this here. Maybe we can bait them into drawing more cards. All right, let's drop this here. All right, so she's dealing 96 damage with her attack. Oh, nice. Was thinking of buying the Caitlyn and Swain. Yeah, Swain one, definitely worth getting. Super good on a lot of champions. And then the Caitlyn one, if you enjoy Caitlyn, which I think she's one of the funnest champions in the game, it's worth picking up. Yeah, I somewhat misspoke. I meant paid relics. I haven't played with Echoing. Don't have it. But the Husk one, being able to attack or block, does make things go a bit faster. Yeah, it's definitely a solid relic, so it's not bad at all, but it's incredibly niche, so it's really just for Evelyn. So either you really like Evelyn, so then it'd be worth potentially picking up for you. But even if you have Evelyn, going for the Echoing Spirit is pretty good alternative. Also, what I heard is get Swain, all the others depending if you play the champion. Not quite. So Swain is definitely get for everyone. The Victor one is definitely. Some of the other ones, even if you play the champion, you don't want to get them. Like, if you have the option to get the Volibear one, you don't want to get it. The Nora one, again, pretty niche, so you probably don't want to get it. Yeah, the Victor one's not leaving, that's true. I think we'll go for the Eclectic, but the Dancing Droplet's not bad. Yeah. Smooth Soloist, let's see. When you summon an ally, grants keywords to all of their allies. Not bad, but we also don't really need this a lot, just because it's not like we can end earlier. So this could be great to give all of our units elusive and double attack and all this sort of stuff, but it's also not going to make that much difference. Mana Flow would be fun. Yeah, we'll do this just to make sure we can drop some of our bigger cards right away. Although Sting Officer would be nice too. Let's see, they really want me to get this card. Summon a unit. Let's actually leave here and see. So we have an epic shop right there. So I think I'm not going to bother with the power here. Well, we could go over there. Are there some powers we really actually care about, though? Slow but steady. Slow but steady could be fun. But we could get slow but steady here. Let's try to risk it. That would be okay. Help us kill units a little bit easier, but created cards cost one less. So that would help our Kennen, and that would also help our Ace in the Hole. Make those a little bit easier to play. I want to be greedy now. Stacked against them. Sure. We'll grab that. Let's go over here for the spells chest. So let's go for Hex Core. I was hoping for slow but steady, but this could be fun. Would be funny if Toast did a champ-specific tier list based on how many other champs you could use them on. I mean, that'd be the kind of the only way I would do a relic tier list, is just how versatile they are. I feel like that's really the only way to do it. Let's get rid of a lot of these. Alright, so we can drop Kennen for free.
In all things.
Let's go for Sheriff. And then let's drop our Caitlyn.
From the Undercity ship, Captain?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
So we can go for Ace in the Hole. This will burn our mana, but we are going to get our mana refilled when Caitlyn levels, which is probably about to happen.
Practice,
There we
as
go.
they say, makes perfect.
Do you know when we get the next update? New Champions Adventures? Like 40 days. It's gonna be January like 16th, I think, is the next update. So it's gonna be a minute. Alright, let's see how many of these we can make them draw. Aw, they're burning our attack token. That's sad.
Sorry.
I guess we'll hold off on this one till a little bit later. Because, yeah, it's not like we need to push the extra damage, because they're going to be... like, we can't even kill them, so kind of doesn't matter. Sure, let's drop this one here. They're putting so many puff caps. But I'm sure this will be fine. Alright, let's go for Eclectic. Oh, it's such a cacophony. I love it. Getting that Sand Soldier card with Ambessa is nuts. Yeah, Sand Soldiers for Ambessa is so good. Alright, so we can attack, but it kind of won't even matter. Alright, give us more flash bombs. There's just constantly so much going on. Oh look, they're killing Kennen, yay! It's actually good for us. Again, not that it really matters. Sure.
What good power if you're not gonna use it?
Securing the perimeter.
Oh, a lot of this is very unnecessary. But it's kind of ridiculous. So they have 35 flash bombs and 111 flash bombs. The others with puff caps. Oh man. Sure, we can drop this here. And we can just pass.
Let's make a deal.
Unless they keep playing things.
That all you got? It's like tomorrow, but in triplicate.
Alright, so next round they can finally die. Oh.
Pull your feet, warriors of Sarima.
GG. Oh man. I personally think January will get Fiddle's voiceover, maybe 1 or 2 LOR to Path of Champion champs. I mean, for me, I actually have really low expectations for January, just because the team is probably going to be off for like 1 to 2 weeks, and so just because it's going to be a very long time before we get a patch, doesn't mean that the next patch is going to be big. Now, we should hopefully get the target farming system soon, within the first couple months of the year, so maybe that could drop next month, but I'm not necessarily expecting next patch to be really big. Like, it's probably going to have like 2 champions and then an adventurer or 2, so I'm kind of just thinking our normal average. This most wanted is going to be fantastic. Getting more of these in our deck is so good. Koplik said definitely no quarter 1. Did he say that to the target farming? Because I missed that if that was the case. Sure, we could have even more cost reduction. I mean, the biggest thing here is just adding more copies to our deck. So we can be greedy. Well, we can be safe, or we can be greedy and try to get it so this like goes off twice. For the voice lines thing, I think. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be too soon. I think we will get this. Because, yeah, just getting more copies of Most Wanted is going to be so good. What do we want to get rid of? We don't really care about the Peacemakers, to be honest. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Although, I guess we probably should try to keep cards to hit the 40. Oh, well, Rillion Soul.
Naturally.
But we should have only had 2 of those anyway, so it's not like it would have made that big of a difference. You can always use on yourself to draw more things. Yep, that is very true. Let's give it a Sting Officer. We like the Justice Rider, though. We probably drop that Justice Rider turn 1, which would be pretty funny. Sure.
All of this.
Alright, so I think we're just going to try to play this a bunch of times, because the more we play it, the more we get in our deck. So we're not necessarily saving them as much anymore. He's stunned, so we can just attack. And sure, we'll use this just to get rid of the spell shield. little bit sad we don't have our cannon. Hey, look, cannon. Yeah, so we can drop him here.
Lightning and cloud style. Let me see your technique.
I think let's go for the Eclectic Collection to get another blocker. Alright, that looks good. Alright, drop on Caitlyn.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed. Lead miss? Not by a long shot.
I think we'll still go here. We might actually not just... Yeah, we won't bother attacking into that.
Look to the skies.
Ours is but to do and die.
Setting up a roadblock.
So we could use the most wanted on ourselves to draw more. I think let's drop the Golden Herald
Azir watches over us all.
just to see how hard we hit their board.
Stars have so much to tell us.
Yeah, I think we'll use this here on ourselves just to get a little bit more draw going and hopefully get some more of these most wanteds. Oh, yes, yeah, we should have played that one card first.
The dragon remembers.
Sure, let's
Victory!
just attack. I think we're going to keep these two back.
Come on, chase.
Like, they'll probably be fine, especially since we have the Enfeebling Strike, but just want to keep them safe.
Acid breathing. Best technique. All part of the plan. Cologne, you won't catch that one.
All right, let's go for the most wanted, although I guess we're using up our cost reduction. Double Agent, another Golden Herald. Yeah, we can go for Golden Herald. And now we can go for our most wanted here.
Setting up a roadblock. All part of the plan.
Got him at last. All right, let's drop this one for a little bit more draw.
Oh, thank me later.
So 36 Flash Bomb traps, that's not necessarily too crazy. I think we'll save this for next round. Let's go ahead and drop this one. I guess we actually could end at this point. All right. Let's go for some most wanteds. We can buff up our Caitlyn's to pretty ridiculous levels. They are out of mana, so there shouldn't really be anything they can do. Alrighty. So Caitlyn alone is going to be able to one-shot them. GG. Nice. Oh, man. More draw from most wanted cards. Yeah, we could have gone even crazier there. I hate the Justice Rider. It never generates bombs as fast as any other card in the deck. I mean, it helps with your passive generation. It's decent. All right, so that was a lot of fun. Pretty crazy how many upgrades we got to our most wanted. But overall, Caitlyn is just a very fun champion. I think she is incredibly strong now with this build. Now, the build does have 2 paid relics, so it's not going to be as easy for everyone to get this. But Caitlyn is an absolute blast. And even against some of these nightmares where a lot of people might struggle with this one, Caitlyn just does absolutely fantastic. Oh, she's so much fun to play. All right, fill your gemstones. Yeah, Caitlyn, she was like so close to being just really good, but she wasn't quite there. And so I think that little bit of extra from the Fiddlesticks relic just pushed her over the line. You just get a tiny amount more. 500 extra XP for PNZ. Do I have that many? I've gotten a lot of gemstones recently from the Legends of Arcane event and the battle passes. So I know I've gotten a decent amount of the XP ones. Yeah, I have a lot of them. I don't. Maybe I actually have. Maybe I do have all for all the different champions. Yeah, leveling up champions won't be too bad. All right, that was a lot of fun. I think we'll probably do some more of the hex core testing tomorrow, but I gotta go edit videos. Thank you for hanging out with me for a bit. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.